today I want to show you a 663 gap full off-road family van. I might actually jump in here, Craig, and go through the stats first, because I know you've all been telling me I'm not giving you enough information. So we talk about tare weight, 2,850 kilograms, which means we've got an aggregate of 3.5 tonne. We've got a ball weight around 250 kilograms. And then as we walk around, I'll talk about the solar and all of that. This is a one-off van. It's the last one of our Series 1 in the family van. Current replacement price will be over 132, but we're going to do a super duper special on this. So if you're in the market for this brand new family van, make sure you come in and have a chat with us, because we will do you a very good deal indeed. But let me show you around it. Our tunnel boot with our light, our extra light. You've seen me show off the tunnel boots all the time. Our fridge slide with the 12-volt plug in there, can be the storage slide. Of course, an off-roader, the full twin gas bottles, stone guard, trailer mate jack. Look at the big window on the front of the van. You hear me talk about this a bit, where they don't do the front windows, but look at the ventilation and the view. If you've got an outlook out there, you're going to get. While Craig's looking away, I'll quickly climb over, because I'm so young and nimble. Now, I'm going to pinch the camera off Craig, because while I'm over here, save Craig jumping over, of course, the off-roader, the DA35 coupling, the ESC, the extra Anderson plug, the trailer mate jack, all the things, tap on the A-frame. It's just the complete package. The Anderson plug's there for charging. A mirror image on this side. You've seen me show off the box. I don't need to do it again, but how neat is that with that flush? Look at that for a tunnel boot. Very neat, lots of light, lots of space in there. Of course, an off-roader with the rock rails. What do we got over here? The twin batteries as well. So we've got twin lithium 120 iTech World battery set up in that. I've actually got the trolley out again. So if you're happy to bear with me, let's have a quick lay down and slip underneath. Of course, you can see the rock rails. As we come under, we'll duck away here. Let's have a look. You can sort of see the cleanness of the floor. I'm going to roll under the water tank guards. Let's get to the middle of the van here. Talk about strength and neat and tidy. Look at this. This is the base plate for our table. There's no way that's moving. Of course, we've got our black glossy floor, 50 mil thick. Our trailing arm, let's go wide mode maybe here so we can see a bit more. The trailing arm independent suspension, twin shocks, chains. Look at the ceiling. We talk about all the ceiling, no dust penetration, the protection over the top of the P-clips. As I roll back under the next one, you can see where we come through, all the conduiting, all the protection, sliding under the grey water tank. As we come back and back, look at that, the bumper bar, the 4 bolts, the recovery points and everything else on the van. What do we got? The grey water outlet. So what do we got? 3 tanks under there, 3 separate fillers on the side of the van. So we have tank 1, tank 2, tank 3. I haven't unlocked it today, but of course we've got the external shower, the mains pressure in. You've heard me say it before. The gap in Albany, the rocks, the soft formation, the sky bridge at the gap, a gap in the road. So very fitting. As we stand back, look at the lights. The Winegard TV antenna, the solar panels. I'm not going to do my jump trick on this one. I'm getting a bit old. I think the knees are starting to feel it. So look at this, a ladder I prepared earlier so we can get up. We're looking under, we're looking over. So how's that? Plenty of space. Dust reduction system at the front, max fan, skylights, Dometic Ibis 4 air, Winegard TV antenna, so you're going to get plenty of reception there. Your triple solar panels. So yeah, while we're up here, have a look at the neatness of all of these roofs. And of course, you've seen me walking around on it. I might even do it in the next video on the highway across there. So as we come back down, we'll meet Craig, who's come from the other side. Reversing camera as we come down. As we look down, jerry can holders. Oh, I missed the last step. Shouldn't be paying more attention, shouldn't I, Craig, than sort of trying to do tricky new things with the camera. But we're trying to mix up the videos a bit and have a bit of fun. Looks like we're ready to go fishing, aren't we, Craig? It is Friday, and also, of course, the videos always get released on a Friday, so we are prepped, we're relaxed, we're at our campsite, ready to go. And I'm going to cop it from Keith, aren't I? My red wheels. I love my red wheels. So even though it is one of our Series 1s, we've had a spare set of the Series 2 red wheels, so we've upgraded it on this one, so they just look nice in this light. The red rock rails. What do we got? The outlet. We can plug in the toasted sandwich maker out here, the TV. We've got the fridge plugged in at the moment. The drinks are getting cold. The picnic table. Well, we've got the sample on the picnic table. Of course, this is why we can walk on the roof. You hear me sort of walk up there all the time. It's just so solid. You might be able to pick up the grooves where the resin flows through. Vacuum bonded, pressed. Of course, that 4-degree pitch in the roof there as well. Aluminium frame. Hail resistant and just beautifully strong constructed caravans. So a nice touch. Get the drinks out of the way. Our whiteboard with our map, of course you can scribble on this. It's the talking point, but you can see it's just so easy to keep clean. You can polish it. It's just so easy to mount things. It could be little suction cap things out here you want to bring out. I've just picked up the speaker, of course, as well. So we've got the outdoor speakers. Nice bright LED lights. Of course, being an off-roader, it's sitting a bit higher, so we've got our double step to get up. I might show off the door. I know I start repeating myself sometimes, but it's just the simple little things and the features. So we've got the crim-safe mesh, the midgie-proof mesh, and of course when we shut that door, you can just see it closes in nicely. No dust, no bugs. You can lock it, go out for the day, get lots of airflow through there. So a nice little touch. Because we're inside the shed today, we can show off the nice grab door handle light as we come up. Of course, our sticker, full composite. So nice, solid vans. What have I forgotten on the outside, Craig? I'm sure there'll be something. Let me know in the comments if I have. Obviously the rollout awning. Let's venture inside and we'll wing it as always. Of course, for those that know how tall I am, 6'8", 203 centimetres in the old language. So, on the new language, the old language, 6'8". So yeah, plenty of headroom in this van, even though I am close to the roof. I might quickly grab the Max Fan remote because these, I can't talk enough about these, how good they are. Just being able to draw that air out, bring that air in, crank up the fan. Unlike the Siroccos that just move air inside the van, I know a lot of other brands do that. I just love this Max Fan. So watch some other videos if you want to see a bit more detail on that. And of course the rain sensor. If it starts to rain, that's the noise you'll hear. And it'll be the hatch putting itself away. Oh, what I am going to do, I have thought of this. During our owners gathering, a lot of customers didn't realise that the Dometic dust reduction system actually has a mains filter blocker. You can see it's a simple little shield. It slides up the front, once I get it right, locks in, and then you just pop the lid back up. Now what happens, of course, we're on a wet road, we're on a wet day. There's going to be no dust. The dust is going to be settled, but the rain's coming in heavy. So you want to put that shield in on wet days so it's not getting too much moisture through. Also, if there's no dust or for storage, put the blocker in. And it's just so simple. Magnetic, drops down, lift out. You can see the magnets on the back of it. Flick it over, drop it in, and it's back up. And of course the filter comes out of there for cleaning as well. So yeah, hopefully that's a little tip for everyone, and I will try and put that in a few more of the videos. But we can see we've got our little storage pockets here on the side to be able to reach through. Full hanging, what have I got? 240 power there, plus my USB surface charger, a pocket for your phone, your reading lights. Of course, I've got my nice overhead dimming lights. Again, you've probably seen that. But have a look at that. Imagine being in bed, rolling over in the morning and looking out at the view, or just the airflow. So yeah, I can't believe so many people do take the front window away, because to me, it works. Plenty of overhead coverage, smoke alarms, obviously my Wineguard TV antenna. As I come back this way, Craig, I might swip sides with you and I'll get you to come in here. we can see hidden around the corner, we have got our Fusion radio system, our circuit breaker, our booster for the TV. I'm off channel at the moment, so I won't turn that on or up any louder, but it's just nice, neatly within reach of the bed. TV, of course, could be spun to the bed, could have the kids on the bed to watch a movie, or, of course, you can spin it around to the table, fold it back out of the way as well. So I'm a bit unprepared as per normal, like I do all my videos, but of course this is a slide table that will go down when I release it. See, I told you I was unprepared. And goes down, locks in, sits there. I'm not going to sit it there now. And then the cushion comes out from under the bed and plops on there for an extra bed. So we've already got this double bunk family van, but having that as an extra bed or just somewhere to put it into the bed, swing the TV around and have the kids all just spread out sort of like a bit of a day bed. So it's just reminded me, Craig, while I'm talking about beds, I'm making you work for it today, but if you want to spin around, there's my infill cushion to convert that to a bed. So I'll pop that up there. My TV box. What have we got? We've got the 2000 watt Red Arc inverter, the Manager 30 and the TBMS system. So all nice and neatly under the bed. Had a few comments about the Red Arc under the bed or the inverter. We can stand it up here on the side wall. We haven't done it that way because if the owner of this van wants a gas heater or a diesel heater, this is exactly where I'm going to bring the pipe in, around and duct it out of here. So that is the only reason we're putting it there. But of course, if a customer chooses to put it here, the other thing is, of course, the inverter needs all the power from the 12 volt. You can see the size of the cables, keeping them as close as we can because the batteries are right here under the floor. So we've got them as close as we can. To me, it's out of the dust. It's just neat and tidy under the bed. So yeah, that's the reason why we put it there, but I'm sure I'll get some more comments again, but I'll try and give you my honest opinion and why we do that. As I spin around, Craig, we'll open the drawers. Oh, there we go. Another one of my sticky cupboards. I had this the other day, of course. Just come in this side, Craig. I'm going to simply put the oil from my fingertips. A bit of silicone spray would work better, but all of a sudden that releases so much easier. So plastic on plastic will bind up eventually, and just lubricating those little catches will make them easier. And of course, we do this not only as a nice storage rack, but a bench top. So all of a sudden, if you're at the sink and you just want a little bit more bench space, it's right there, it's available, it's ready to go. I'm just going to flick some more lights on if I find the right switch for the touch lights. But otherwise, yeah, you've got your bench space there, plenty of drawers. Of course, I've mentioned it before. We have the cutout around the sink bowl, so you can still have a drawer here where normally you wouldn't actually have a drawer. So lots of storage space. While I'm down here, I'll move the table across. My fan forced oven. So many ovens in the market are just a gas burner with no airflow, no fan force behind, and I do find you just burn the bottom of the dish. So having that as a fan forced oven, a 4-burner and grill. When I say 4-burner, 3 I guess you'd call gas burners. If I open that up, and 1 electric. If you're in your park, you may as well you're paying for your power to be there. You may as well boil your kettle or heat your water on that one. But otherwise, if you're in the bush, you've still got 3 gas. And of course, having the recessed stove just gives you that extra bench space when you're mucking around there as well. So yeah, a great little idea there. Do I talk about my cornflakes and my jar of jam again? I haven't actually gone shopping yet, but I am going to buy a packet of cornflakes and a jar of jam just to show you. With my removable shelves, of course, it can fit the cornflakes, but if it's the jar of jam cupboard, you can drop the rail back in and the jar's not going to fall out or meet you at the door when you stop. So another great idea there. Let's just pop the cushion over the back. Even just little pockets, little storage. What have we got? The double glazed windows. Workshop that side, we'll look at the nice campsite. So we've got your windows simply open up. Now we can open them in the first setting and lock them, get a little bit of airflow through. We can bring the fly screen down, the blind up, or of course we can open them up, click, get plenty of airflow, and again bring the fly screen down, and of course our 100% block out. So if you're getting changed in the van now, no one from the ground's going to see. You're still getting airflow, you're still getting light, and you can get changed. So again, people ask, oh, your blinds are at the bottom, but a very good reason for that. Let's turn on the lights. Look at that. We're really well prepared today, aren't we, Craig? So as we go through to the kids' bedroom, we've got, of course, the double bunks. The kids have their little pocket here. They've got a USB plug around the corner as well. So if they've got their games and their iPads and things to charge. If we open up the cupboard, we've got the top loader washing machine that hides underneath a shelf. So you can put your laundry basket on top, more clothes on top, and then just have your built-in wardrobe, your built-in washing machine with lots of space. Of course, you can always chuck extra shelving in there as well if we need to. If I spin around behind the bathroom. So it is a 6.6 metre van. So what's that, about 21 foot 8 in the old language. So you do get a separate shower and toilet. Lots of space in there. Again, our fusion lock accessories that were fitted. Of course, you can shut off that area as well. So if the kids are in there, you can see it closes it off for a bit of privacy. But the whole fusion lock range, you can see it. If you go, oh, that's an unusual spot, or I want to move that, you can remove them without leaving a mark. We're not putting a screw hole in the wall. So again, a great feature. Plenty of hatch with built-in fans to really move the air around in here too, or discharge some of the smelly odours that might eventuate from this room. But yeah, that's the bathroom. I won't elaborate on that. We'll skip past the fridge, big 188 litre compressor fridge, microwave, batteries you've heard me talk about, 3 by solar panels up on the roof. What have I missed, Craig? We've done the weights. We've done everything else in the van. So as I say, if you're in the market for a new full off-road family van, give us a call on this one. You won't be disappointed. I've just spotted the red arc around the corner, but you've seen that on other videos as well. So yeah, if you're in the market, make sure you reach out to Perth or Albany, or drop us a line, and make sure you like, subscribe, and keep following us, because we've got plenty more videos to come showing off the CRV range. So till next time, see you then.